Do I not have to acquire certain qualities?
You hit the core. Of course, being a disciple means, above all, exhibiting the qualities of a disciple. Think for yourself. What attributes must the disciple of a great master have? Then set off for acquiring them.
Thus does the disciple approach the teacher, open, ready to shed the old world tatters, striving toward the new consciousness, eager for knowledge, fearless, truthful, devoted, keenly vigilant, industrious, knowing goal fitness and sensitive. He will find the path of trust. Maya will no longer tempt him. For him, life will be adorned and the ability strengthened. The one all-important task that has been set the initiate or his representative is the development of the power of endurance and stability in his disciples. If he individually had not already won that power, he could not have attained to his position. So it is not for his own benefit, not to serve some personal purpose, that he is constantly inciting his disciples to meet their tests perfectly and to cultivate by all possible means those qualities in their nature.
Most probably, your teacher is not physically incarnated near you today. Therefore, you have to establish a spiritual connection and lead a conversation with him in the heart. For this, you have to refine your inner senses and make them much more receptive than they are today.
The sensitiveness of sensations unites the teacher with the disciple. Thus, sensitiveness is a chief quality of the disciple. If you are strong, brave, loyal, and obedient enough to keep on rapport with your teachers, the deep truths concerning these mysteries will be opened to you, and opened rightly.
The most important aspect of your new life is your training, your progress on the spiritual path. You are actually going back to school. The teacher takes over your education. Essentially, this training is about purifying and refining you, expanding your consciousness, gaining higher knowledge, strengthening your spiritual power, your psychic energy, and developing your heart knowledge.
To the earnest disciple, his teacher takes the place of father and mother, whereas they give him his body and its faculties, its life and casual form. The teacher shows him how to develop the inner faculties for the acquisition of eternal wisdom.
Only by implementing your teacher's instructions can you advance. To all those who think they can ascend alone, let us say clearly, without higher guidance, you will not progress on the path of your personal development at all, or at any rate, so agonizingly slowly only, that you will stay behind the ever-advancing stream of evolution.
How shall we broaden our consciousness and uplift the spirit if we do not accept the hand of a hierarch. Only by the force of devotion to the teacher can a refinement of consciousness be achieved.
The education also aims at making you suitable for higher levels of the hierarchy and to prepare you for greater tasks. One day you will have to shoulder more responsibility and to take over the office of those who are teaching you today. You should not think that such a training is easy.
Accept the harsh lessons with a smile. Such training as is requisite for any possible success in the area of occultism demands far more sacrifice, time and effort than the average student would give to it.
As in every school, there are exams. You are under constant observation by your teacher.
A yogi is tested continually by his teacher. In the same way, a yogi tests those who come to him. You may be sure that you will never stand on that firing line without being tried to the utmost as to your ability to hold your position until your cause is won or lost. It is in this wise the soldiers of that great army of purified souls, which we term the Great White Lodge, are tried. The teacher can instruct only within the boundaries of what is permitted. He uplifts the disciple, cleansing him of outworn habits. He warns him against all kinds of treason, superstition, and hypocrisy. He tests the disciple, openly and in secret.
We shall talk about the details of this education in the broadcasting Self-Perfection and in the serious education and spiritual exercises of Agni Yoga.
What do I have to do on earth?
In addition to education, the service to the common good fills the life of a spiritual disciple. Your task is to cooperate with your teacher in his work, in the great plan of evolution on this planet, and to contribute your stone to the new creation every day.
One must acknowledge the goal and devote oneself to the plan of the teacher. It is truly happiness to build the works of the teacher.
When the disciple acts on earth in the spirit of his master, the hierarchy can use him as a tool and work through him down here.
Humanity must learn to act independently and to embody all the thoughts affirmed by the teacher. Thus the cosmic mind achieves evolution. Thus humanity must learn to construct by a higher way. Each action must be coordinated with the thoughts of the teacher. Such help is true collaboration.
We are talking about the details of this work in the broadcasting service to the common good and in the series The New World. Without active service, you cannot be a disciple. The highest goal on the career ladder you can aim at in the foreseeable future is to be accepted like Helena Blavatsky, Francia Ladieu, Helena Röhrig and others as personal disciple of one of the Mahatmas. To be called into one of their ashrams in the Himalaya for training. To actually participate in the life of the brotherhood and to become one of them.
I am referring to the pledged disciples of the Great White Lodge, to those who have demanded opportunity to try for the greatest prize human life can offer. To such a one, there is one straight path. From that period until the disciple has passed beyond the necessity for oral or written instruction, there is a change in the method of instruction. The disciple passes more immediately under the personal direction of the master, the father of that division of the group soul to which he karmically belongs.
However, until you can make such a request, you still have to go a very long way through many incarnations. The ideal which a disciple has in view is
to arrive at a stage of development which permits of his having special or personal direction by a member of the Supreme Lodge.